In this video, I will explain you Nessus vulnerability scanner lab setup. So this is our lab topology. In the core, we have FortiGate firewall with 3 connected zone. So we have a LAN zone, we have a WAN zone, and we have management zone. So if I go to our lab topology, let me explain you here. So basically the management PC is a cloud and the cloud is management cloud 0. Okay, in my case the management cloud 0 subnet is 192.168.100, which I'm using my bridge. Okay, and the bridge is basically the Wi-Fi. Okay, and I'm this is my IP address 192.168.100.13. okay, and I will assign 100.200 to the FortiGate firewall so that I can access from my PC through this cloud. Okay, so that's why I access this firewall here. And if I go to network and interfaces, so we have 3 different zones. We have a LAN, management, and a WAN. In your case, this subnet will be different. You can find easily the cloud subnet, which cloud you are using, management, cloud 1, 2, 3, whatever. So you need to change the subnet, and rest of each and everything you can keep the same. Now coming to this is the management. It's done. So that we can access this firewall in my browser and also to access these devices. We will configure a firewall policy here so that I can access these system through management. Okay, and also this management we're gonna use for the internet access as well. Sometimes these devices require internet to download like the Nessus installation file, so it's better to use the cloud which has an internet access as well. So in my case I'm using a cloud which has internet access, which is a bridge. Okay, now coming to the LAN, and the LAN we have the IP address 192.168.1.254 we're gonna assign to our gateway. Okay, and we will assign 1 to OSP, 2 to Windows Server 2019, and 3 to Metasploitable 2. And the gateway for these 3 vulnerable server will be 254, which is the firewall. A switch is just using to connect these devices, nothing else. This is a Cisco switch we uploaded in the last video. Okay, now coming to the WAN, which is port number 3. And when we have a WAN switch and where we have 3 different system connected, Windows 11 with the IP address 100.0.1 with subnet mask 24. Similarly, Ubuntu 100.0.1.2 and Kali Linux, the latest and updated version 2025 version 100.0.1.3 with subnet mask 24. All these 3 PC gateway will be .254, and we will configure a policy to allow WAN to management so that these devices can access internet through management cloud as well. Okay, and the gateway is .254 for these devices, and we will configure DNS 888 so that they can easily reach to the internet. So if I go back, let me explain you. This is our management subnet. This is the only subnet which will be different in your case, and the rest of each and everything you can keep the same. FortiGate external IPS .1.254, and we have 3 vulnerable server 1, 2, and 3. Similarly, externally we have 3 different operating system, Windows 11, Ubuntu, and Kali with IP address 1, 2, and 3. These are the images we will use in our lab. FortiGate firewall 7.09, Cisco switch is this one, and we have a server Linux Metasploitable 2, OSP Windows Server 2019. The attacker is Kali Linux, the latest and updated version. We have Windows 11, Ubuntu is 22.04 desktop one, and we are using management cloud to access these devices. Okay, and these are the username and password for the devices. FortiGate firewall admin, there is no password. Initially we will set a password 123, and you can set any password. Linux Kali username and password is Kali and small letter. Similarly, Ubuntu has user and test123. Keep in mind T in uppercase. Similarly, Windows 11 is administrator, password is test123. Linux Metasploitable, so the username and password is msf admin, and MSF admin as password. Linux wasp, we have username root and password as waspbwa. Windows Server 2019, so we have administrator and password as test123. So this is our lab topology. You don't need to create this topology from scratch. I will show you how I can export this topology, and you just need to import the same topology. The only thing is you need to change the management IP to access this firewall and start your work. That's it. So this was all about our lab topology for Nessus vulnerability scanner.